the points at which he turns and stops. How do you do that?
Oh, you mean this? Hang on. You mean that?
Yes.
Okay, so what you do is you click on your token, yeah?
Okay.
Right. But don't let go of the clicking button, yeah?
Okay.
And if you move your token, you make a shadow of yourself. Do you see? Like a shadow of your token.
Yeah.
Okay, now what you do is, like, if you press spacebar, you get a yellow little line, yeah?
Okay.
Right? And it will say feet on it. So, for example, if I want to move...
Gotcha. I got it.
Yeah. And that's how you do it.
And you can also just use that as a measuring tool too, right?
Yes.
Sweet.
And also it shows you if you want, like, for example, if you want to show the GM where you move. So, for example, let's say you was trying to do some cool movement, some cool movement without getting provoked, and you had like special feats or something. You can say, all right, I'm gonna move here, 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 to get behind someone or something like that. So it shows what zone what areas you moved into, type thing, to get to like that. You know what I mean? So it's pretty good for, like, if you want to, like, disengage and then trying to move into a different, into a different zone or something, I learned that from the Adventures. I learned that from the Adventures League guys.
Okay. So when you do that, I see the spots and I can produce those, but when I let go of my mouse button, it doesn't follow the line like yours does to me. Is that just on my side, or?
Yes, what happens is I see your token move, yeah, do defensive movement, yeah, but you just see where you last had your token.
Okay.
Yeah, so I saw yours move. That's pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just to help the GM and and other players of what your movement was. Pretty cool.
Yeah, it is. Thank you.
No, I learned that in the league. How they sort of do it in the that's what they sort of use in the league to show what sort of movement you took to get to that position. It's pretty cool, actually.
Cool.
Yeah, they're pretty nice guys in the league. Not that bad, but they hate they hate the snake. Was it? I can't remember what they're called now. That snake. It has like a weird dragon on it, and I think they're called. Something.
Oh,
Synths or something like that. I think they are. You got.
There's cobras. There's rattlesnakes. There's sidewinders.
I think it's the sidewinders, the ones that are rogues, and they want to. they like rogues, but they. Not rogues. They're like thieves, but not thieves. If you know what I mean. They have like a big giant dragon. There's one with a crown. There's one with a hand holding a sword. And there's a dragon one. I can't remember its name. I think it's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can't remember now. But they all hate them. I think there's a Siths. I can't remember.
Are you talking the sword, the crown, and the rose?
Talking about the on the adventures on the Dragons and Dungeons and Dragons website, you'll see like they've got a Adventures League, and there's like I think 5 bandanas, and each bandana has like a symbol on it. There's like one with a crown, one with a hand holding a sword, one with a dragon wrapped around a sort of sword thing, and then there's like a lute. I think a lute. That one is, they call the watchers. I think the ones with a lute that are they're like investigating into things.
Harpers?
That's it, Harpers. That's it. Yeah, those got. So it's those lot. But I can't remember the one with the snake. What they called?
Ventari.
Golly, yeah, they hate him. Hey Dave, you have a Foxfire.
Yeah.
I accidentally deleted my token. Can you bring it back for me?
There it
No,
is.
I mean here. On this mini map over here. On the combat map over here. On the combat map.
You mean the instant action grid?
Yeah.
I moved them all to the to one side.
Okay.
Let me finish this ice cream cone a little bit here. Almost done.
So you click and hold, then you move, and how do you mark where your movement goes to?
You just keep pressing spacebar. And you get a little dot, and then you let go at the end. So the way it works is like you
That's
grab
a Star Trek symbol.
you grab your token and you move it until it casts a shadow of itself, and then you press the spacebar and you get like a yellow line, and then you press the spacebar again and you get a little dot, and then you press it again you get another dot, and then again you get another little dot, and again, and then you let go, and then that's it, and then it'll move. It'll move for everyone else, but you won't see it, but everyone else will see it. It's pretty cool.
Alright, everyone's in here? Well, at least everyone that is everyone. Let's see.
I feel like we're missing something. Like the bard?
I think we're missing 2 people, aren't we?
Yeah.
So there's 6 players in the DM, so...
Mm-hmm. Bryn, Scrawl.
We got me, Bayushi, Aaron, and Brian. We're missing Claude and Elendar.
Elendar, okay. So, do anyone want to make a little bit of a... you want to see if we can make a little bit of a... see if we can call people to come on over, or what?
The only people I have contact with is Warren and Perfect. That's it.
Yeah, alright. But we still got 4 people.
Does anybody else got the others in contact?
Nope, I don't.
Nope.
Such is the problem we have with internet games, hitting everyone together at the same time regularly.
Well, you got the flying sword ready and redone?
Yep, I got the flying sword. I had it updated for you. And I think I have a token. There's your flying sword. Which one owns it though?
Scroll.
Scroll. Alright.
Yeah, I got it. You didn't change anything.
Oh, I did I upped the hit points, I modified I made the most of what happened with level. If you look at a graphic, I updated the graphic. It should be in the Weeping Caverns map.
Yep.
All right. Group you guys together. There's your sword scroll. And when you last left our heroes, they managed to they had a little brouhaha in the center of this uh, stalactite forest here. One of them tried to split from the party and found a little nasty pudding hiding over there. But that's probably all you can see, all you've experienced at this time.
Would anybody be opposed to taking 10 minutes to see if we're missing anything?
Sure.
Okay.
Alright, I will do a 10-minute ritual of Detect Magic and scan the pool and the area in the... after that's done, we'll scan the mud pool and the interior of that stalagmite area, see if we missed anything important.
Okay. While he's doing that, Bryn will stealthily move around, and I'll show you in a second where he goes around the edges of the cave to make sure that we're not missing anything creature-wise just around the inside of the cave. Not going in the mud, though.
Mm-hmm.
And I shall try my best to see if I can find any human, apart from our tracks, other civilian footprints of the people from the village that we just previously come from. So I do a survival.
Okay, you looked around and you crit survival. You're able to find human tracks coming to here. You don't notice anything magical or anything. You do notice some voices, some sounds coming from that area.
Humanoid, human or goblin sounds?
Humans here, goblins here.
Alright, I'll report, so I'll get back to the other and report where I heard the goblins from.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, should we deal with the goblins first, or should we go and check on the civilians?
Threats first.
So just so you guys remember, there was a goblin that ran to the northeast, I think it was. When we
Yeah,
So-
he moved this to there.
Oh, he did. Okay.
Alright, let's go and deal with the conflict first then, shall we?
Let's.
As you progress all the way up to here, and you see kind of like a 7-foot high ceiling with a chimney on this side cave. The chimney is 5 feet wide and has abundant. You can see that it had a bunch of handholds and footholds. But you underground, you see a little goblin stationed right there, and he yells out, "Intruders!" And that's when all the voices stop, and they come up to you.
I look at everybody to the back saying, I think we need to be a little more stealthful in the future.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well. She activates her mage armor before combat encounters, and I guess we've got to roll for initiative.
Yeah, okay, put Skalias and Sir Eldnar up there.
So we advanced up to that point there. So whoever's leading should go up to that point.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Be Bayushu and Bryn up front.
Alright, here's Goblin there. Goblin there. 2, 3, and 4. And you're not just interested in and also behind them, almost number 4 is dragging a human along with her, and he looks he looks
Number what?
Number 4.
We don't
the
see
heart-
any of them yet.
Yeah, we can't see anything.
Yep, we're still in the same.
Oops, my bad. There we go, switching to the action grid. You see one goblin who is bigger and badder than the others. The diamond ones are 4 goblins, and number 4 is dragging a human along who was just about to get killed when they heard the alarm. Alright. One moment while I...
Okay.
Alright. I guess it's time for initiative.
Mm-hmm. You're not here to negotiate or anything, you just want to go kick some butt.
Yep.
Well, they're dragging a human.
Okay, baby. Ooh. Since that was a crit, let me add 100 to that, Bayushi.
For real, again?
The initiative's 124 there, Bayushi. It's only 24.
Your initiative's 24? What?
No, Bayushi's is really 124.
Yes, I know. Okay. I thought I added 100 because she critted. Oh well. Let's see here.
I'm not that fast. besides, besides, when it comes to skills, when it comes to crit, it just means like nothing really. It's only when you hit that it counts when you do a crit. Really, it just means that you've done really very well. It just means you've done very well in that particular task that you're doing.
Wait, I got a weird message on Roll20. Let me roll initiative one more time to see to make sure that it's messed up. Nope, never mind. It's good. It's still a 3.
No, don't you have the macro that's off your character?
Yeah, I'm just clicking on the character sheet where it says initiative.
No, on your token. You want to set you up one for your token?
I don't understand.
You need to set one up that's connected to your token.
Oh, yeah, but for some reason it still wasn't working. Mm-hmm. And I looked up trying to find a way to fix it, and it just wasn't doing anything.
I'll help you with that later.
Ryuchi, you're up.
Alright, I'm going to walk forward 40 feet. Bloody hell. I'll walk up to that actually, and then I use my last bit of key because I leveled up. So I can use a bit of key, and I'm going to do a spell on this zone.
Ooh.
Over here,
All right.
and I'm gonna do, poof,
Dark vision
on them. So I
You mean dark vision? Dark vision's on you, dude.
Oh no, sorry, this one.
Oh
that
yeah,
one.
darkness.
Darkness.
Okay, let's see here.
So they engulfed in magical darkness.
Shape alt.
So I concentrate it on So it's 50. So it's 50 feet from number 1. So like that, around number 1.
Alright. 15 feet. Oh, 15-foot radius.
Right.
It's probably be around this area, total black.
Yeah.
And they just go, beep, beep, beep. Well, who turned out the lights?
That will slow them down for a while.
Yeah, it certainly will. And then you probably hear them like bump over each other, and a human voice saying, "Oh, now I'm gonna die." Come back here. Doink. Two. They can't. Number three bumbles their way over to you, Bayushi, and after finally seeing a beautiful girl with a demonic mask who winked at him, he decided to attack. Standard roll for 16.
Misses.
Now it's the orc war chief to bumble about. I'll just roll everything at once here. Bump. 8, 5, 8. Excuse me. Excuse me. And, here we go. Kind of like, he nearly trips on himself. Bryn.
Bryn cocks his bow and makes a shot at number 1.
Go for it.
Because he's an assassin, since that creature hasn't taken a turn yet, he gets advantage.
Right.
Nice.
25 will hit. A 9 plus 2 is 11, which will take him out.
And then Bryn moves to there, and he's done.
Number 2's turn to bumble in the dark. Gonna roll for some data. Eight, 3. No, I'm gonna say that 8. He manages to see Bryn. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and uses a short bow. And just plain goes wide. Scrawl. Get you out of the way. There we go.
And I'll hit him with my longsword.
Nice.
Boom!
For a whole whopping 8.
Yeah, for Hawaii 8, yeah.
He's ready to take something over.
It manages to bloody him.
Well, you still got your singing sword, didn't you? Or dancing
Oh,
sword,
yes,
didn't you?
you're right, you're right, you're right. Let's see, did I bring him? Yes, I did. There's your sword. Let me make it controllable for you. Scroll.
Does the sword get advantage because it's flanking? Because it's flanking?
Oh, okay.
Does it? Or doesn't
Yeah,
it?
it can flank. $22 will hit.
For 5.
Takes him out. Arnie, you're up.
I rolled a 3, not an 8. That 8 was just a test to see if the thing was working or not. Or do we want to just go ahead and take the 8 over the 3?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Now, number 1, is he being dragged by 4? Like, is he bound anyway, or is he just like...
He's bound.
He's bound? Okay.
Yeah, kind of like he. Before Bayushi threw him in the darkness, you probably could see him kind of like had that little fetishy Japanese rope tying thing, you know.
Okay. All right. I guess I'll aim at number 3 with a firebolt.
Go for it. Number 3 will miss. The 12 will miss. Number 4 lets go of number 1 and lets go of the hogtie human and does a little and does his little bumbling about. Eight. Bumps on him again. Hey, man! 7, 2, 8. He manages to stumble his way out and seeing Scrawl up in front of you. Come on, there we go. $23 to hit.
That's a hit, he said.
Doesn't hit?
It hits, yeah.
It hits for 8 points of piercing damage. Bayushi, you're up.
I'm going to attack this goblin in front of me.
The 8 will miss. 8 will miss again. Number 3 is up. $20.
Hits me on the nose. He got me.
For 6 points of damage.
Alright, I'll take it.
Mm-hmm. And do you need a con save for concentration?
Yep. Concentration save.
Yes.
Basically, con check.
Yeah,
I pass.
Yep, you pass. Orc Raw Chief is still stumbling about. Oops, wrong die roll. Disregard that. Three. Oh, come on. 3. That the 6 will get him around. He kind of like stumbles a little bit here. 3, 4, 5, 6. She sees the boss sees Bayushi over one of his mates. So he'll throw a javelin.
Alright.
4. And that would miss.
Right, as he does so, I wish to do something as he throws it.
Okay.
Oh!
You caught it!
I have a question. How do you catch it?
Because he chucked it at me. I get to, as he throws
Hold on. You have 2 swords in your hand. How do you catch it?
In his teeth.
I have teeth.
Actually, you see the demon. You see the mask reach up and just grab it with its teeth.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And I get.
Everyone now knows that mask is somewhat magical or something because it moves a lot.
Do I get to deflect back or not?
You need to spend a key point.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Alright. I got a spear in my mouth.
Mm-hmm. Number 2's down. Scrawl.
So she sees this spear coming towards her, jumps up, catches it with her teeth, and jumps down. Nice.
$24 will hit for 7. 17 will hit, takes him out.
17 for 5.
Mm-hmm. Arnie, you're up.
Alright, I'll take aim at number 1 with a ice knife.
You skipped Bryn.
Oh, Bryn, okay.
Nope, never mind.
Bryn, you're up. Sorry.
No problem.
Oops, my bad.
Bryn moves to there and makes a shot at one that number 3.
Mm-hmm. The 12 will miss.
Okay.
Okay, Arnie, you're up.
Ice knife on number 1.
Mm-hmm. That will hit for 10.
And then 2d6 for splash damage.
Let's see if he does the deck save. 2. Failure.
Alright, what did I do wrong?
It's double. It's double.
Double. Yeah.
Oh, it's double, that's right.
Ooh.
You got him bloodied.
Awesome.
Bayushi, you have an annoying little goblin in your face.
Alright.
Hold on, that was ice dog, right?
Yeah,
That was thrown at 3?
No, it's thrown at 1.
thrown at 1.
Okay.
That 9 hit 3, not 1.
Was it
Oh,
at
that
3?
9 hit 3. Oops, my bad.
Yeah, that 8 hit 1. The 9 hit 3.
Okay.
Why would the 9 hit 3?
Because of the splash damage off the knife.
Is it a 5 foot or is it 10 foot?
It's 5 feet. Or 6. Hold on, let me check. Yeah, each creature within 5 feet of the point where the ice exploded must succeed on a dex saving throw.
Yeah. And that's 10 feet away.
So that means that number 1 has to make a saving throw.
That's what number
And that
1.
is,
Number 1 failed.
Yeah.
So he took 9.
So he takes a total of 19, right?
19.
Yeah.
And then what's that block? Is that 10 feet between 1 and 3?
That's
Yeah.
5 feet, yeah.
Yeah, so then 3 also takes the 9.
No, it's a total of 10 between the impact zone and the 3.
Oh, yeah.
Only number 1 takes the full whack of 19 damage. There you go.
Yes, there we go. Yeah, I got it set.
Alright, and so my turn. I dismiss the darkness. I just lose concentration on it.
Okay. And the human's still bound up, fetish style, and she's just playing blinks. She just playing blinks,
Alright, and then I'll short sword the goblin in front of me.
Yep. $15 will hit.
For 10.
Mm-hmm.
You did?
Yeah, bloodied.
Alright.
That takes him out.
Alright, then movement. Move to here. And then I spend my last key point.
Didn't you already do a bonus action?
So you get about a second swing.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Yeah, you don't get 2 attacks per action yet.
Alright. Okay.
So
I'm
the
done.
Orc War Chief attacks twice with his scimitar. Does his bet.
It misses.
Mhm.
It misses again.
Yeah, yes. Mhm. Bryn.
Bryn knocks an arrow back and shoots.
.22 will hit and kill.
Nice.
And the female, still bound and tied up, just collapsed to her feet and says, "Oh, thank goodness! Did Lady Velosa send you?"
She did. I pull out my short sword and cut the ropes and free her for our bond.
She does, and oh, thank goodness! Those goblins were trying to kill us all.
Is there any more of you down this tunnel?
Oh, there are plenty. In fact, I'll switch to the Dripping Caves map. She leads you over here, where all the other villagers were captured and detained.
I thought he meant goblins, but okay.
Yeah.
Start. Are there any goblins in here?
No goblins. There's some bats in the sloping floor, but most of them are just humans tied up.
And I slide down and release their bonds.
Okay. They kind of were really relieved, and they were just talking about, about time, lady. There go. Oh.
So
About time, lady. It was just good thing Lady Venona had help and everything.
So the lady that was tied up didn't see the flying sword that was Verona's and doesn't say it was that.
Oh, then she says, "Wait a minute, that sword. Did Lady Verona gave you that sword?"
Her guards did.
Her guards. How could? And then she kind of realizes what happens, and she just sinks to her knees and just falls stunned silent, because she realizes that Lady Viola has perished. Oh, come on.
We should make sure this place is clear.
Yeah, cut the ropes and so
Yeah.
forth of the prisoners
Mm-hmm.
and help them out.
Yeah, you get once they free some of them will help free the others. While other ones are just plain just dismayed over that Lady Landor. That's what she was, Lady Landor. She didn't didn't survive the attack on Nightstone. A dwarf by the name of Morak just walks up and says, "Ugh, a bittersweet moment if there's ever was. My name's Morlock. I was the owner of the Lightstone Inn before the Cloud Giants ripped it to shreds. I thought that Lady Valrosa Nedar would have provided the rescue, but
Well, do you want some good news and bad news?
In her way, she has.
yeah. By now you listen to a couple of them that most of the villagers, they're kind of in mourning now upon hearing the bad news.
I'm not telling them about these men on horses with the weird symbol coming into their town and wish to rebuild it and so forth.
Ugh. Yeah, from the looks of things, we could use the help, even though I'll worry about it later. There was some Morok said that there was some treasure hidden here, and he helps you move the boulders aside. And this is what you get.
What time of day is it, by the way? By now.
It would be evening time. Once you get home, once you get back, you will have an extended rest.
I think if it was going to be nighttime, we should camp here where we know it's safe.
Okay, yeah. You pretty much cleared everything.
Yeah. Check all the tunnels and everything.
Yeah.
Make sure everything's good.
Most of the tunnels now are existed with. Over here, you just have like scared little goblins that just run away whenever you get the chance. Over here, you see a black pudding, but it's not doing much. It's just staying put.
Yeah, we know that's there. We're not going to go bother that.
Yeah, it kind of like slinks down back into this fungus-filled cave and just stays there. You find that the list of treasure that I posted up. You find it here.
Bryn eyes the bag, thinking of his weak frame.
And a whole bunch of bright, shiny objects. Shiny, 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 IMG.
So if nobody minds, I'd like Bryn to have the bag of holding.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine, I already got a bag of holding, so you can have one.
Okay.
Bayushi's mask somehow just sticks out its tongue as if it didn't like the taste of what it just snatched between its teeth, but then reassumed its normal static form.
Can I walk over to Bayushi real quick and do a Arcana check on that mask?
Mm-hmm.
Or something?
It gives you a weird look.
It's been bugging me for a freaking week now, I swear.
It's part of the little tricks that I put up in this that I added here.
Bayushi just looks at you funny and thinking, huh? What's up?
Mm-hmm.
What do you see? She just turns around.
What does a 17 do?
17. Bayushi remembers that this mask was a heirloom, and it's kind of like it houses. Warren, you notice that you remember that there are some cases where masks have kind of like a certain power.
Oh, okay.
And Bayushi, you remembered that this mask was a heirloom passed on from generation to generation. And you know that it had kind of like a protective spirit that will help protect, that'll guard, that's assigned to protect whoever's wearing it.
Okay, so it's not malicious.
Not malicious.
Okay. From that check, can I tell if it's only protective of Bayushi, or does it like acknowledge the rest of the group as being friendly?
You don't detect that yet.
Okay.
Alright, it was like nothing over in that nest area or anything like that, right? Dave, from searching the entire cave, that's totally fine?
Yeah.
Okay. Since we're going to be taking a long rest, I'll gather everybody around for the group, and we'll see how much we can heal them.
Okay.
So everybody who is injured heals 19 hit points.
Sweet.
That puts me back to full. Everybody else?
Yeah, I'm at full.
Anyone not?
What are we doing? I was talking to the stream.
We gathered around and I cast a spell that took 10 minutes and every healed everybody 19 hit points.
Okay.
Very nice.
Very nice. Thank you, Scroll, for your generosity of healing. Besides, Scroll, there was a holy symbol of a silver of something. I'm not sure if you want to look at it. I don't know if it's your god or not, but here you go.
It's a goddess of Sylvanus.
Do you know much about this god?
Where do I know Sylvanus with a 20?
Standard. Let's see. Let me take a look. See, it's the let me my tongue here. Start. Realms of the coast, welcome to the realms. The gods of Faerun. Sylvanus. Looking her up here.
What does the mana potion do?
It can heal. It can restore spell slots equal to 2d4 plus 1 of your levels. If you have kind of like it's a combination of the dice rolls. See if you can. Say you roll like a 7. You can gain spell slots equal to a total of 7 levels of spell slots. Like you can have like a 2 level spells and a 3rd level spell.
Okay. I can either hold on to that, or we can just put that in the group pile of stuff, because it doesn't seem like we would want to use that until at least level 7
Yeah.
or 8.
Why don't you hold on to it?
Okay.
I have one already.
I just plain posted a info dump on Sylvanus. What you know about her?
The Priestess of the Wilds, the Oak Leaf.
Right.
Alright. So I can get everyone out of this cave quite safely back to the town if you wish me to.
Yep, and
but everyone has to come round me, and quite closely though. Do they?
Yeah. I mean, what does your spell do?
Ha ha ha! A ninja never tells her tricks.
Move without a trace. Or pass without a trace.
I give it to every villager I possibly can.
Yeah, but it was a pretty much uneventful trip back.
Well, I did it just in case. You never know with goblins and orcs and goodness what else. It's like a big giant puff of smoke appears around everyone, and we disappear right in front of the village, like poof.
Little running total of the experience so far. The next day, as the pound starts, as the village gives Lady. Well, come on, tell me. Gives Lady Velosa Nandor a good, decent burial. Morok had a bunch of has a bunch of has a tr- has a selection comes to you with a selection of with a ring cat onto his shoulders and a couple of notes on his hands. He says that there are. Oh, Hark just whoops. Come back here. Oops. Morok says there was this we've I know that I wanted to tell other towns about what happened here because of the giants' attacks. I know I got one to the I know one's to Waterdeep, and I have 3 other locations that I need to warn people. I've got enough people to send to 2, and you can. I'll just and since you're the heroes, I'll let you pick the third you go to. There are 3 of them. One is in Bryn Shander, who is a where you need to let my one of my friends and I mean let the let her, a brother of a friend of mine to let him know what happened. Golden Fields, whoops, where unless where you can take this take relics here, and he kind of like takes he scritches the tress at the bottom of his neck, and it starts purring. It probably has a. I know of a relative that would find a good forever home for our little cat here. And then there's Tribor. There is a there was a the person who was running the trading post here has a relative there, and she needs to be informed of her loss. She oops. Events there.
We could go to Waterdeep and then get a riverboat up to Goldfields.
Yeah, that'd be the closest.
Goldfields is here, so yes, just go to there, the closest.
I was saying we go to Waterdeep and then we take a riverboat up to it.
That would probably be the fastest.
True.
So before we leave, though, Bryn wants to go to the general store and see if he can get some studded leather.
Yeah, it's they let you have whatever you need from that remains of the store.
We're more looking to find that in Waterdeep than here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Don't forget, all the towns have been totally wrecked.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
So let us go to Waterdeep, and you can find your awesome leather there, my good friend.
Indeed.
On, good sir. She bows to the guy, you know, I can't remember the guy's name, but she bows to the leader of the horsemen, I guess
Mm-hmm.
and she says, we should head towards Waterdeep and get perhaps a rowing boat up towards Golden Fields to do what is required of us.